Hi everyone, hope you have a good day because today we're going to show you how to make natural homemade yeast. And all we need for the ingredients is a classic jar, 5 spoons of wheat flour, and a plate where we will need the dough and a cup of water. And also we'll need 1 date, and we will start by putting 5 spoons of wheat flour in the plate, and we will pour water slowly on the wheat flour so we can start kneading. The water temperature should be normal, neither hot or cold, but if you live in a cold area, then warm it up just a little bit. For this process, we will just keep kneading the dough for like 1 minute of kneading. Then we will cut the date in half and make sure the date you have is a dry one. After we cut it, we will put both the date and the seed in the classic jar. And then we will shed the dough on top of the date, and we will close the jar tightly after that. Now we're done with the first steps. So we're going to cover the classic jar with a piece of cloth and let it rest for 24 hours. Be aware that in cold weathers it may need more than 3 days, and you can tell if the yeast is ready for the next steps by looking at the classic jar. If you notice that it's increased inside, it's starting to have the shape of a sponge, then yeah, we can move to the next steps then. Now what we will do is called renewing the yeast, and we will do that by kneading it again with 5 spoons of wheat flour and a cup of water. But after that we will remove the date and the seed and put them back to the jar, and now we will start kneading the dough while adding water slowly until it becomes soft and flexible. It will take no more than 1 minute of kneading, and after we're done, we will return the dough to the jar and close it tightly. And make sure to cover it again and to let it rest, but this time we will keep an eye on it and check on it every 5 hours. In our case, it took only 10 hours, and now we reach the last step where we will renew the yeast again, but this time we will use 7 spoons of wheat flour instead of 5, and repeat the same process after we're finished with kneading. We will return the dough to the jar, but this time we will not close it tightly. We will just put the jar's cap on top of the jar without closing it. And then we will cover it with a piece of cloth again and check on it every 5 hours. And we're gonna be back after 5 hours to see the results. And after exactly 5 hours, our yeast is finally ready, and you can bake with it bread or anything you want. I hope you enjoyed our video and understood our steps. We tried to make them as simple as possible, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments.